Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. So, it's been a couple of days since I last recorded, actually.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
We are still trying to pass time until the next main story event. And we did our first bounty hunting mission, which was pretty easy.
Well,
and then we spent some time with Hulkenberg. And now it's nighttime. And I'm right here, ready to talk to Brigitte. I was briefly thinking, in fact, considering going to that magic shop, which is, of course, also open in the evening. Because we're kind of low on, well, specifically ice chunks, I suppose, but I wouldn't mind stocking up on some other, well, just all available elemental items, just in case, because obviously they can come in very handy.
Well,
but I'm also very stingy, so I'm thinking that I'll just wait 2 days until the next big bargain day, and then we'll just do all of our shopping then. We just gotta hope that there is not going to be something that occupies the entire day, so, you know, it would be a shame if somehow I couldn't actually use the evening time slot on the 20th. But even then, I suppose it's not gonna be the end of the world. We're always gonna have a chance. And yeah, it's gonna be fine. Either way, let's just go ahead and talk to Brigitte. You seem unscathed. So you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment? Okay, so you have a job for me? Sure.
Now then.
Alright, come in.
Now then.
Oh, okay. Dog reveal? This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. That's it? Is it actually some vicious monster?
What?
Is that it? That sounds simple.
Yes.
It is, but you can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say I want no mistakes. Again, I don't really understand what the problem is here. I mean, I think we've... God, I don't know. When we first heard those mysterious sounds on our first visit here, speaking of mysterious sounds and weird animals, well, that was not a dog, that was a cat. Anyway, yeah, when we were first here, and I speculated that it was probably just a dog, I guess. I said that I hadn't seen any dogs in town, but have I actually since seen one? Maybe I still haven't, so yeah, I don't know. Apparently dogs do exist in this world, and they look more or less dog-like, I guess. Judging by that specimen there. But maybe they're just, I don't know, either prohibited or somehow it's somehow frowned upon to have a dog. I mean, I don't know what her problem is specifically. Maybe she just... well, we'll see. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me. Oh. She's just afraid that her enemies, I guess, would somehow take it out on her dog? That would be... well... waff. Oh.
That's why...
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you. Why hide it? I mean, she just explained it. And I guess in that sense it makes sense. It's a shame, of course, for the poor dog who can never leave this office. I mean, that's problematic in a couple of ways.
Why?
But why are you asking this of me? I mean, surely she has... I mean, surely someone must know about this dog, right?
You.
Because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associates has worked for us so far. You don't want us to be enemies. Jeez, relax a little, would you? Okay, so the idea is that since hardly anyone knows that we're working together, I can be seen walking the dog outside, spending time with it, without anyone, you know, any assassins jumping out of the bushes. Hopefully, at least.
That's right.
Her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want. Yeah, the dog should go incognito. Probably. I'm not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigitta's dog. It seems strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Did you look into me?
Why?
Into my
Utterly
background?
naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Huh. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps. Huh? Oh yeah, are you? Because I have a feeling like I very much will.
you.
I'll be frank, Atantuo. You're bad for business, but that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit, but I hate the damn things from the bottom of my heart. Really. But this is a world dominated by igniters. As long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get even stronger, ever stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down.
As it is,
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? I can sense Brigitta's faint expectations and trust towards me. Faint expectations, hey, it's better than nothing.
yet still they oppose me.
Merchant Enlightenment reduces the mag cost? Yeah, okay, sure.
Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay. I haven't done anything yet.
Huh?
You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. Huh? Your own dog doesn't like you? That's sad.
See you.
Until next time, we'll be waiting. Or at least the dog will. Oh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Okay. Looks like nothing special is happening. Any recommendations? I mean, obviously we're gonna hang out with Stroll if nothing else comes up. Supporters. Look at the list. Yep. There he is. Brigitta. Oh. I guess has been updated. The info has been updated, but yeah. Still the same, of course. Same old Brigitta. Quests, well, I don't know why I'm even checking. There's nothing, of course.
Say there.
We did all of our shopping, so I guess we're just gonna go straight to Stroll then. Oh, wait, Hulkenberg? It's also updated? I guess I also just didn't check. Yeah. Am I really fine with this? Stroll comes to mind. Yeah. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should. There he is.
Yeah.
Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts a day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Red. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it.
Aye.
If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Sure.
All right.
Then let's be off. I've heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. You've been looking for someone? Grand Thread is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. It was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but...
But that's...
Young Master Leon! It couldn't be!
Huh?
I know that voice.
Rangief!
Rangief, is that truly you? You made it out safely.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown. Friend of yours?
Hold on.
Truth is...
He served my... He served House Haliatus when our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangif, this is Atantuo. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However,
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
that's...
After the human attack, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No. Then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is the name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you all to flee? To flee here? All the more reason, then, that I have to help somehow. We can build some houses. I don't know that we can, like, personally build houses necessarily, but shall we take them with us? Also not really an option, but let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
We could always donate money. I mean, we have some to spare, I guess. Let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
Like that. Also, the game is being a bit hiccupy here. Not sure why that would be. Huh. Oh, actually, I know why. Because yeah, there was a little bit of a hiccup there again. I wonder if it's because I actually cleared my shader cache. My graphic card shader cache a little while ago. I was just cleaning up my PC, deleting all kinds of crap, and yeah. So I guess some shaders need to be rebuilt. That might just cause a little bit of stuttering. Trying to see. I'm looking at the sweeping woman in the background there. Well, I haven't seen any of those little stutters in a little while now, so maybe it's all good. Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? And Ishkia Marquez. Lord Hydron. Marquez? Lord Hydron? What? Wait. Wouldn't a Marquez be a lady? Hydron? Huh?
I see.
A Marquez, you say? Or is Marquez a male noble title? What? I don't know. Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please, our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear the weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
I'll definitely...
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action, so let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself, if that's how he sees you. Let's go set him straight. What do you like that?
Right.
Let's talk some sense into him.
You know...
I fear it might backfire if we... Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I don't know if it's going to help, but... In fact, would showing up with, Well, if this Lord Hydron considers these, the Halian, refugees to be, I don't know, more or less worthless, despite them being, well, at least, this guy we're talking to here, whose name I forgot immediately, being a Clemar, and not one of the generally, hated races, I guess. Hated tribes. Well, either way, I don't know. I feel like maybe showing up with an Elder in tow might not necessarily do much to win this Lord's favor, but, you know. Doesn't care, of course. Doesn't care, doesn't matter. We don't care about that. Moving forward, we'll be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. I'll make the time. That's what friends do. I insist. That's what friends do. We're friends, man.
It'll be fine. You.
Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. Okay, that's it? Are we not going to visit this lord right away?
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Undaunted spirit. When Stoll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. Oh, okay. Good. Sure we're gonna fight more humans. You have my thanks as well, Sir Atanto. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hiron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. So much for doing anything you possibly can to help. But just not quite... You know, not just right away. Some other time, when it's more convenient. Back to the Hushed Honeybee. Right. Is there anything we can do? So boring. Any supporters? Nope. Town activities.
Hey, remember?
There's an old man who seems really happy to see me. Right. He feels a connection with fairies or something. Imagination. I mean... Okay, let's see here. Can we... Royal Virtues, yes. We are most lacking in eloquence. Imagination could also definitely use a little boost. I mean, everything could, but... is the eloquence lady still around? I guess not. No, looks like she's only there during the daytime, which is unfortunate. The imagination guy is around. The wait. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, of course. That one's around. Wisdom is around. I mean, that's just a bench. Obviously, that's always going to be there. Yeah, it's a shame that one of them is not available at night, but you know, that's fair. Well, I suppose, yeah, sure. Let's. We could always do some more cooking. I forget what that does for us, other than give us some of that food, of course, that we prepare. Anyway, let's go talk to this guy. I just never imagined that the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that old story after all. As a boy, my parents would have even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales, literal fairy tales. No wonder you've got fairies on the mind. Yeah, sure.
My thanks.
Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern. You'd think that the fairy could tell you fairy tales instead.
Long ago.
Now, the story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering, but one day my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself.
Come on!
So he defied his elders? Your ancestor sounds like a handful. It runs in the family. Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
Nevertheless.
But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved, his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself," and she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." She could have said that right away. You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
Huh. I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. Or maybe she was living in that cave and just didn't want blood and gore everywhere. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy returned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived.
Oh my.
Oh, but would you look at the time? You better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. Really? We have to listen multiple times if we want the whole story? Is there? I mean, I guess there is gonna be some sort of ending to it then. I was gripped by the story of the mysterious fairy. I feel like my imagination improved.
All right.
By like 2 little coin thingies. Yeah. Well, it's something, I suppose.
Well,
I've
then.
got a few more days to spend. I guess, again, if nothing else comes up, well, we'll see.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Right, it's already Idle's turn, actually. Wait, yeah, okay. No, that makes sense.
Well,
Say
then.
there.
Memorandum? Okay. Fairies. Oh. Intelligent life forms, arguably. No. Never mind. Sorry, Gallica. Originated separately from the 8 tribes. Fairies are magical beings whose lives are dependent on magic itself. Their wings are organs of magical conveyance, making them float naturally, so they only flap them to stabilize themselves in the air. Oh, okay. Fairies can also sense the presence or absence of magla around them through their 5 senses. It's a skill that can be shared among fairies, and with training can even be shared with people for short periods of time. In ancient times, the skill was called face sight and was quite prized. It's been told that even kings sometimes took fairies with them on their journeys. Though different sexes exist, it is difficult to visually discern as their appearance does not change with age. What? I mean, doesn't change with age perhaps, but I mean, surely Gallica is a female fairy, right? Okay, that's an odd comment, I suppose. Well, who knows? Maybe she's a guy. Who knows? Not that it matters particularly much, but the game mentioned it. Right, we got discounts. Do I want to... I mean, I suppose we can at the very least check the shops. Specifically...
Let's go.
We always check if the golden beetle is somehow available. I guess not. We really don't need to
And what is it you want?
buy any more medicine, do we? We definitely don't need medical herbs or medicinal herbs. We have so many healing items, revival medicine. I mean, I haven't really had to revive much or at all. Maybe I've used like 1. We have 6 more. Wait, I have so much money that I can obviously just buy a couple more, and you know, it's not a big deal. Robust remedy. Might as well just stock up on just about everything. Well, not Ariadne's threads. We have enough of those for sure. Stunning arrow. I mean, whatever. Let's just get a couple more of those. Do we have something to appraise? I don't think we do. Let's see here. Gloomhall is going to open in the evening, of course. Do I buy this? God. Where? There we go. Do I buy this sword? Assuming it's still available for 40,000. That is a lot of money, but it is good. Is it gonna... The question is it gonna actually stay relevant for a while, or am I just going to replace it relatively soon anyway? You know what the heck, I'm gonna get it. It's a special item.
Yeah.
You know, if there were similar options for every weapon type, I would not bother, but since it's literally just a sword, you know, it's a one-of-a-kind kind of thing, and at this point I had so much money that, you know, even now we're still far from poor, so it's fine. That being said, I will do some more shopping in the evening, but you know, it's fine. We can actually just head outside, because if nothing else needs to be done, then we can actually talk to this lady and
That will be quite
then
enough.
do some shopping, and then, you know, do some more shopping at night for magic stuff, and then I guess hear the rest of the story from the old guy. Well, not that old, I guess, the fairy guy. Waiting around.
Let's see.
Discounts, yes.
That would be
Okay, well,
quite an excuse
let's just
me.
talk to this activist woman. Oh, Mr. Elder Gentleman. We meet again. I still haven't managed to collect many donations for the cause. I'm really sorry to ask, but if you don't mind, might you be able to help Might you be able to afford to pitch in a little? Oh, sure. Did you ask for money last time? Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best I can.
Appreciate it.
I don't believe it. You really donated. Someone actually donated. I can't believe someone fell for it. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging.
It's gonna be tough.
Looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we could cheer her up? Yeah, absolutely.
Happy to hear that.
Oh, how wonderful. Then please come this way. Parapus, the Ujeef? Ujeef? I don't think we've come across that. That's an interesting name. Parapus, wait. Uh-oh. Astari are the ones with the boxes on their heads? Parapus... Oh, Parapus are the ones with the dog ears and tails, right? Or just the furries, basically. Ujeef? I don't know. We got the Ishari? The ones with the wings? I guess they're not... They're kind of rare, but not necessarily disliked. Then of course there are the Clemar and the Roussant, the ones with the horns and the elves respectively. There are the ones with the face markings and whatnot, like Forden himself. I forget what their tribe is called, but yeah, Ujeef. I'm not sure that we've come across that tribe before. And then there are the Elda. Yeah, the Parapus, the Ujeef, the Mustari, and of course the Elda too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in Royal Capital. You've seen the executioner in the back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no, there is one other option. Become Igniter experimentation subjects. Yikes. But there's no guarantee they'll survive those. It's terrible.
I don't know about that.
You be careful too, please. I don't know much about the experiments myself, but I do know, even though they're all over and are considered useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on.
Take care.
People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that. Okay, I mean, I haven't really said much, but apparently it was enough to increase my eloquence.
All right.
By the tiniest little amount. And we get some fairy dust, which, is that just, like a party-wide small heal, I think. It's not much, but here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then.
Sure. Oh, it's raining. Back to the hushed honeybee. Oh, I hear a voice. I wonder if he'll come again. If he does... ... Okay, well, that changes things, of course.
Really coming down.
Not the kind of day I'd like to be out. I like to be out in, but the shops are having sales. Yes. I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know why she had to tell me that now. Right, yeah. We know that Brigitta's available.
Really?
No requests.
Did you know?
One of the stalls by the recruitment center is run by Mustari. Yes. That's,
Say there.
not new.
Go.
Hall.
Say there.
Today's Idols Day. Sure is. Okay, Flamme Bottle times 5. Like, I mean... guess we can just get... Ooh, not 98. Let's not get too crazy. But like 10 of each? Should have us covered. That's win, yeah. Luminous Sphere. Sinister Straw. Okay, yeah, sure. That should be fine, right?
Go.
No, I don't know. Let's see here. Calendar. Nope, not memorandum. Calendar. Yeah, it's the 20th. So the announcement is supposed to be on the 22nd. So I don't know if we're gonna have the 21st to spend as we like, or if that's already gonna be. You know, there's gonna be a special event there already. I mean, technically, I suppose there shouldn't be. So, with any luck, we'll still have time to just do as we please. So we might be able to hear the end of the fairy tale. If not, then I'm sure we get another chance. And if we don't, then I suppose it's not the end of the world either. Although I wonder if you get more and more bonuses, you know, bigger and bigger increases in your virtues.
Is there any shelter from this?
When you know, as you spend more time with the same person and, you know,
I love it.
pursue that story thread a little bit more, I suppose.
Well,
But of course, when there's an actual collaborator available, then we're always going to prioritize that. Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. Still, yes.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Yeah, understandable if it's usually just locked in. Keeps making a fuss and a mess. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. You can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you've no questions, then get to it. Is there a back door? I took the dog out without anyone seeing it and walked her around the capital. That's it? Roar. It seems to have taken a liking to you. Also, why are you calling it now? Didn't you call her she before?
But...
Yeah. I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. Wow. That's what's cute about her. It's proof she's smart, or you're jealous or something. Dude, what am I supposed to say here? You jealous? That I vibe with your own dog, better than you do?
Hold on.
Intriguing.
You know, I could always test one of these igniters on you. Oh, she didn't like that, huh? Yeah, she doesn't really have much of a sense of humor, does she? Always very serious. I guess I should probably pick options accordingly if I really want to get the most out of this, but oh well. Words are weapons. Try thinking before you speak. Not really my thing. Well, actually it is, but in fact I tend to overthink and obviously ramble on a lot. Waff.
Hopeless.
I've never liked this thing. Oh, what? Wait. Ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. Wait, but you worry about it though. Like, huh? It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down. Head bleeding too. Probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
It could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. You hated it? This poor little dog?
Hmm?
You didn't feel drawn to it at all?
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt, and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence. So I robbed and stole everything and anything and everything. I fought and I survived.
It's a living hell.
It was hell. I see. Well, I mean, I can't really imagine.
Really?
I'd never have guessed to see who you are now. What am I doing talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog. I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind, forget I said anything. I want to hear more.
No.
Why?
And what will you do once you know? Are you really prepared for that information? No matter. While we're on the subject, one word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell. A bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
I mean... To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging mag obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you. Not just here in Grand Tread, but across the kingdom. Okay. I sense Brigitta's attempts at kindness and trust. She'll get there eventually, maybe? Wow, and we're already at rank 3.
no pain can stop me
Scion
now.
skill. Increased skill inheritance for the merchant lineage to 2. Good. Merchant's rate. Exchange rate at all mag exchange. And I was thinking of at least checking the mag exchange because it was raining, but then I promptly forgot, so whatever. Also, I mean, I'm not necessarily interested in exchanging the mag I have, even though I have plenty right now. We also have plenty of money, so I'm not really too worried about it, and obviously we still have lots of ways to spend that mag on, you know, unlocking archetypes and skills, and obviously that's more important. More skills cannot be inherited, blah, yep.
Even then,
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. Some secrets of yours after all that. Fair enough. Not sure that there are many. Grius tried to kill Louise, did he not? Then I imagine you're aiming for the same thing.
you there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? To improve the country? Well, I guess, yeah. I wouldn't mind just trusting her, telling her the truth about trying to save the prince. She doesn't know, right? That the prince is still alive? Or did we already tell her? I guess not. To help people like you? Well, not people... I don't know what I mean by people like her. She seems pretty unique. But improve the country, I guess. That is the ultimate goal, right? Doing this for everyone, for the people. I want to better this country. Your true motives, I said. Though, well, I suppose it's not impossible you really do mean that. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually. Or
I'm
maybe
off.
just believe me when I answer you. Well, she definitely has trust issues, and I guess it's understandable, but yeah. That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. Thanks for the money, I guess.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, 21st. Moment of truth.
The announcement is soon.
So Falden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral. That would be nice, but I wonder. Is it even officially known who we are, what we did? Some people were there and saw us defeat the human, I guess, but I mean, no one really saw what we did inside the cathedral. And how we fought, what's his face, up on the Zorba, I guess, on the very top of it. No one could have possibly seen that. So, well, I don't know.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the State Army is getting all the credit for taking down that human, after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. Yes. So I guess we... Nope. we do not get to spend the time? Wait, no we do. The Sanctist's grand announcement is happening tomorrow.
Say there.
Yes. So that was just as a little reminder that this is literally the last day that we get to spend freely, for a while at least.
Did
Anything
you know?
specific? One of the stalls, yeah, whatever. Actually, I do want to
What is it?
quickly confirm.
Oh, I am grateful.
We haven't actually spoken to this guy, have we?
I am grateful.
I don't think so. Maybe we're just gonna do that. Although,
What a cursed devil!
I still need to build my eloquence the most, and I do want to see if there is gonna be a further development when we just talk to the lady again and help her out some more, maybe. Mag broker.
are you?
Yeah. Better rate on the mag. So normally it was 3 on a previous day when I checked and it wasn't raining. Accumulators, the exchange. The head is as useless as his works. What? Accumulators, the exchange. The head is as useless as his works. Use them however you see fit. What? Huh? Thanks for Brigida's merchant raid. Yep. Exchange. And it's... Wait. It used to be 2? Oh, I thought it was 3. I could have sworn. I guess not. Or maybe it's not just a matter of rain or no rain, but different kinds of weather affected differently. Okay, either way. Not really interested. But that's a 40% increase over the regular rate, so not bad. On a rainy day, I guess it could actually be worth it.
Excuse me.
Again, if I do find myself needing the money more than the mag. Oh, Mr. Elder Gentleman. We meet again. Still haven't managed to collect many donations for the cause. Sure, I guess we'll give some more. Thank you.
I need a moment of your time.
Could we chat again? Sorry, I've just started losing my confidence about all this
It's gonna
again.
be tough.
It looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down, yes. Let's do it again and see if anything's meaningfully different.
Happy to hear that.
I may have mentioned it before, but there are others outside of Uchronia fundraising like this.
Take care.
I'm not sure if you'll have the opportunity to meet them, but if fate would have it, could you hear them out? Looks like my support was a source of encouragement.
All right.
Okay, it's another 2 points. Okay. Add some more fairy dust. I guess it's something at least. Not much.
Well
but
then.
It's fine.
That's right.
Superipus shop owner, yes.
What is it?
Alright. Also, I keep forgetting that this is a thing, but yeah, we can actually see what other people, how other people spent the day. Some spent time with Brigida on this night. I guess they somehow didn't do it on one of the previous occasions. Apparently there's a type of activity that we don't even know about yet. The one on the top right. Labyrinth is just not available, actually, as far as I'm aware, so yeah, it's really only a matter of spending time with supporters, if available, or otherwise just using one of the couple of options that I've been using. So it's not really much to be learned from this.
What is it?
Wait, never mind. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and talk to, or listen to this guy some more. Is it actually gonna be the end of the fairy tale? And if so,
But
what would happen
Close your
if we
eyes.
talk to him again after that? I'm assuming at some point we're just gonna run out of unique dialogue, obviously, and it's just gonna, you know, say that, yeah, we talked about something, he told us something, and then we get some points, and that's that. We meet again. I believe we were in the middle of a story. Would you care to hear the next part?
what do you want to do?
Sure.
My thanks.
Lovely. Let's see, I believe we left off with my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy to thank her for saving his life. We've had a bit of a time skip here, as this next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. My grandfather was also a mischievous sort, and one day he too ventured into the Forbidden Cave and became hopelessly lost.
That's
Wow,
awful.
mischief really does run in the family. So it does. Anyway, lost in the dark, what should my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. She was beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather had described. He knew right away it was the same fairy. Again? I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather could only blurt out a confused, what? It was the first time he'd even been to the cave after all. Then the fairy said, don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast. And that's when my grandfather realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson, he said. The fairy considered this for a moment, then said, you people die so young. The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave like she did his grandfather before. The whole time, he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, thank you for helping my grandfather. If you're wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in Grand Tread. My family's fate seems tied to the fairies. Well, I'm glad your family got closure with the fairy. And meeting you like this, who knows? Maybe it really is fate. Okay.
All right. Well then.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
Yep, for now at least. But what's next?
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears.
This guy again, huh?
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Okay, wait, so we're not even seeing the announcement or hearing the announcement from Forden's own mouth? It's just... We're just being told the results of their meeting? Or something? That seems a bit... I don't know. Anticlimactic.
So it really is His Majesty!
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me, in charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much.
Yes.
The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
Well, yeah, many people did. Actually, like everyone who was present at the royal funeral did, right? Or was that... Did that only happen after chaos had already broken out and people were panicking and running? I don't know.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Or like an elder or something? A random elder boy?
Hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Okay, I mean, that was the grand announcement.
I heard the announcement.
Obviously, none of that was news to
has chosen
us.
to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
I don't think they have a choice, really. It seems like the royal magic is just that powerful.
They conceded that one quickly.
Also,
Though
I suppose
it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, of course. It's definitely hard to deny the reality of it all. But also, right now, it seems like Forden is winning, so it makes sense that he would be on board with it, right? Wonder, of course, what's going to happen as things start to shift. Probably first more towards Louise's favor somehow, and then eventually, I guess, we're going to show up on the rock, and yeah, then everyone's attention is going to shift to us. I can see that one clearly, yes.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic.
I mean, yeah, we assumed this much, I guess.
Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Yeah, but who said... Oh, wait, we didn't hear that, but that expert, I guess, that the council was hearing, that lady said and claimed pretty confidently, for some reason, that while assassination is out of the order, a duel would work. So, like, Louise, for example, could be killed in a duel. Just not murdered, like, you know. Just not murdered, but he could be killed. Yeah, but I suppose we don't know that, of course. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force. That's not good.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Louis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Louis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Unless we can somehow beat him to the throne. I mean, I suppose we could always just wait until Louise becomes king, if it so happens. Or Louise or Forden, and then surely after that is settled, the protection would also end, and all of the candidates would, you know, could theoretically be assassinated again. Once the royal magic ends. The question, of course, is, does the prince have that much time left? But either way, it's going to take a lot of time. Even if we, you know, if we become king instead and you know, thereby make Louise vulnerable. Well.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Oh.
Did something happen?
Did she run away?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
Maria, where are you?
You're kidding.
Where could Maria have gone? Wait. Oh no, wait. Could she have gone to the mausoleum or catacombs? Memorandum. The Royal Magic Protection. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I thought we already knew that's what happened, but I guess it wasn't official until now. Seen as a way to prohibit the elimination of a candidate through force, one aspect of the King's Royal Magic was discovered somewhat belatedly. In the event that a top-ranking candidate with large support is in danger of bodily harm, the perpetrator will be immobilized by a glowing chain-like construction. The protective effect seems to apply only to the top 20 candidates. Okay, that's a oddly specific number. That I don't know how anyone could have determined that. Unless someone literally went through the list of the top 20 faces on the rock and tried assassinating every single one, which seems unlikely. Anyway, the protective effect seems to apply only to the top 20 candidates or those whose faces appear on the coronation rocks. Resisting the magic chains and continuing to attempt harm results in the chains tightening, potentially causing death. However, what constitutes as harm is unclear, and it is not known if there are loopholes or exceptions. Well, someone seems to think that they know of one. Fairies' lives. Fairies do not have a fixed lifespan. It's determined by their strength of will to accomplish something, such as a goal or mission. And as such, fairies can live over 100 years. I mean, humans can live over 100 years. That in itself doesn't sound too impressive. Conversely, a loss of motivation can cause even young fairies to enter a lethargy not unlike sleep, and they eventually fade away. The longer a fairy lives with intent and purpose, the more prominent their intelligence and self-awareness becomes. This change can lead to personality gaps as large as those between an adult and a child, occurring over a relatively short span of time. Okay. Sure. What do you suggest? Maria, please be safe. I mean... can we fast travel? I guess we can. Wait. Is there any indication as to where we should go, or... I don't see any quest markers,
Let's
but
head there right away.
I don't know, I feel like there's obviously something... There's some things left undone.
Why?
In the catacombs. So could it be here? Despite the danger, I guess it's still open so people can... Oh, let's head back. Never mind. Oh, maybe she would just have gone to the place where her father died, so...
Should I know?
Near the cathedral.
Him? King?
Who'll take the crown now?
I guess maybe?
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? Oh, she was here, of course. Yeah, we found her unconscious and carried her back. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it makes sense that she would have returned here eventually, I suppose. You can't let the girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. What? Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Okay, wait. So, do we not go after her, or... Oh, we do. Okay. It just took a long time, I suppose.
Huh? Why?
Everyone's worried about you. That's why.
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
I mean, she knows that he's dead, right?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore.
Like, I mean, we literally told her, though.
But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he?
Huh?
It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
I mean, you did promise that, but of course, it was not within your power. Also...
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why. Dude, I don't know. What could possibly comfort her in this situation? I would like to tell her that she still has, Fabienne, was that her name? And us, of course, even though we haven't known each other for long. There are definitely people who care about her still left, but apparently we can't say that. It's definitely not her fault, obviously, that's silly. But...
It's our fault.
What? How?
You?
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out. Don't worry. Well, we're trying to fix it.
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once. It's from that book, isn't it?
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right. But much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
Is that really the only way? I mean, surely there must theoretically be other ways to break a curse. Like, Luis could probably lift it himself, right? If we could somehow convince him to do it. Of course, that does seem very unlikely, but, I mean... Do we know for a fact that killing him is literally the only option? Not that I mind, of course. It's just, currently a bit difficult to do. Anyway,
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. They must be confident that they'll win eventually, or Forden is going to win. And right now, it definitely looks that way anyway.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Right. Late night.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together. I'm not awake enough for this. Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Certainly seemed like we couldn't sleep either.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Can you read? Want to read it? I mean, he was brought up as a noble, even, you know, even if it was a somewhat remote village. So I'm assuming that he can read.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder.
I mean, wouldn't it always be judged as murder? In any kind of society?
Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still,
perhaps
I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political.
Yeah, I mean, in general, the people are definitely not very smart. In some ways. In others, they might be smarter than any one individual, but yeah.
Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
Okay. Interesting.
Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
I mean, it's not really something the most
Stroll?
would
Why
be able
call
to
us so early in the morning?
to even
Where's
attempt.
that journal?
Journal? What?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
Well, I mean, he is basically in charge right now. Officially crowned or not. So, yeah.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Well, probably find some impressive big monster, kill it, and bring its head to the capital of Oceania. Which, of course, the, the council doesn't expect anyone to actually pull off, because who could, realistically? I guess they will send the army to kill some big beast and, present its head. And just assume that no single person who doesn't happen to have their own army will be able to bring a bigger head. Except, of course, we can. We need a plan, and then we take action. As an elder, I'm an outcast in this city. I think that gives us an advantage here, does it? We enter the tournament for the throne. We get the people's attention. We make Luis come... What? Luis come to us? I don't know about that one. He might, whether we want him to or not. We enter the tournament. I mean, that's obviously what it's gonna come down to. Which will also get the people's attention. Yeah, I mean, again, all three might just be true, but...
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Not the prince.
Wait! It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
Wait, why would we want to... I mean, I get that we want to get close to Luis, I just don't see the connection there. I thought... I mean... Okay, sure. If we get the people's attention to the point where, our face shows up on the rock, then of course that would also get us very much the attention of the other candidates, including Luis. So, I guess, yeah, sure. I suppose we still don't know where Luis is, where he's hiding, so getting him to come to us, drawing his attention basically, making him come out of hiding would be useful, yeah, I guess.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit, but it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Sure, I mean, I don't know about getting recruited by him, but I suppose that could work.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
All of us. Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
It's for Maria. I mean, yes, for her as well. It's fate. I don't know about that, but yes.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherited Grease's journal. Okay.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
I mean, honestly, food and shelter is amazing.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
Nice.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
What do you mean first? You guys are on my side as well, surely.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That's the plan. I'll never actually succeed. I mean, I suppose right now we're not actually hoping to become king. We're only trying to somehow get notable enough to get Luis's attention, I guess. Just by presenting ourselves as a candidate, by officially participating in the tournament, to, you know, yeah, just make our existence known to him. That's the plan. We're not actually hoping to win. Oh, of course
that was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Right. You think I'm joking, perhaps, but...
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Oh. I mean, there's always gonna be... You know, there are always gonna be people here.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Yay.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
Ooh, our own gauntlet runner, of course.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one.
I mean, that would be better than nothing, of course, but yeah, eventually, of course, we're gonna have our own weird, like, basically, yacht on monster legs. The carriage might save our chances if we could find one. Right.
Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
And you'll organize a ride for us? Makes sense. I mean, she's probably the best connected.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us. We're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Hey? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
He is. I'm asking the questions here.
I'm asking the questions here.
Try to, I don't know, appear as, like, I don't know, like as much of an authority figure as we possibly can here.
Did I just hear you right, mate?
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
I thought I was doing,
Well,
thought I was
I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't
trying to
ya?
help here.
And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
You know, whatever works.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
Well, not quite all of them.
We got a deserter turning up.
I mean deserter.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Mostly pictures
Looks
of
like
people on
everyone
there.
else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here!
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
But, I mean, I thought the official announcement specifically asked for a monster's head, not some criminal's head. You know, showing up with a human head would, or, well, not human, but a person's head would maybe look a bit weird. I don't know.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is?
Boorish young man. Boorish, but also very garish.
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
Well, I'm not too worried about that guy. Of course, whenever I see someone with an, elaborate new portrait show up, I can't help but wonder if they're eventually going to become our ally, but, I mean... It seems unlikely with that dude specifically, but who knows.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Are you?
We're supposed
Do
to get
you?
a monster's
I mean-
head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Stop his evil deeds? I mean, sure, that's well and good in its own right. You don't need to win? Maybe he has a big... Well, I guess the idea is to draw attention, not necessarily win, or at least... That's what Stroll's thinking?
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
Okay. Barden, a guard captain for Matira.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children.
Yeah, I understood that.
Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms.
Oh, we've dealt with giant worms.
We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
Maybe he's actually a worm in disguise?
I see.
Or
tricky problem indeed.
He can somehow control the worms? I mean, either way, if we can catch that heinous criminal and maybe, you know, cut off the Worm Queen's head to present at the tournament, you know, all the better.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it.
Until now.
A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
Oh, come on. We would never laugh. We don't laugh. We want to help.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle type. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's suddenly a lot of new entries. Should we read those next time? Nah. Let's just do it now. Matira Old Castle Town. A town southwest of Grand Trad off the main road, developed from a town originally formed around Krigante Castle, a military stronghold of the Annex War. The town's distance from the main road gives it a sense of isolation and, some say, a certain gloom, one of Uchronia's closest towns to the Oceanian border, which makes it a cornerstone of Uchronia's defense against Oceania during the Annex War. Wait, southwest... Okay, so Oceania is to the west. Yeah. Okay, relatively flat terrain affords the castle's watchtower a clear view of the town's environs. Any movement or mobilization from Oceania was thus immediately observed, making it impossible to launch a surprise attack on the town, especially as the war predated the invention of the swift, powerful gauntlet runners of modern fame. However, its time as the keystone of Uchronia's front lines has long since passed into history. Principality of Oceania, one of the kingdoms of Uchronia's three constituent countries, occupying its westernmost lands. The Oceanian capital, Port Brylehaven, is the largest trade port in the kingdom. Owing to a history of extensive sea route trade with civilians and pirates alike, it's been known for its powerful navy since before the Annex War and a rich culture centered on its warriors of the sea. Tournament for the Throne, a large-scale tournament where prospective candidates compete to gain the approval of the people. The winner of this popularity contest will then be crowned king. The crown theocracy proclaimed themselves to be the organizers after the invocation of the royal magic by the previous king. The stated purpose is for candidates to prove their worth by completing tasks while visiting the 3 capitals of the United Kingdoms. But could there be an ulterior motive? No, surely not. Exhibition of the Brave. A grandiose event celebrating the first task of the tournament for the throne. For this expedition, candidates are to neutralize a dangerous creature disrupting the peace of the nation. I mean, I suppose if it's worded like that, it could apply to a criminal. They must then bring its head to Port Brilhaven in the Principality of Oceania to await judgment of their asset by the masses. The party will have to prepare something spectacular to catch the attention of Louise, who has refused to participate in this mission. Oh, okay. That is a detail that no one mentioned, I don't think. That Louise has refused to participate? And I guess would thus not show up there unless we do something noteworthy enough to change his mind? Okay. Magic? Curse formula. Ah, right. A diagram of the formula created to cast the curse on the prince. The curse magic is so complex, none have yet been able to undo its tangled weave. The convoluted nature of the spell has led to the belief the spellcaster drew the formula as they composed it. Obtaining and deciphering the formula may enable the curse to be revoked. Considering that Louise is protected by the royal magic and now cannot be killed, this is the party's last hope to lift the curse. Right. Fair enough. Barden. Ah, yes. Elphos Barden, a strapping Rusand warrior serving as captain of the Guard Corps in Martira. A man of integrity, his careful and fair judgment is so trusted, he's treated as a right-hand man to the Lady of Martira. He traveled a great distance to Grand Trad to post a bounty for the criminal responsible for an unsolved series of kidnappings plaguing Martira. Alright. Is it gonna turn out that this, God, what's his name? Hayward,
Look at that.
Hey there. Hey, Heisme. Right. That's actually one of... Oh, you know what? I guess that would make sense. Maybe. That he's one of Louise's henchmen.
Oi, oi.
And, yeah. Well, in that case, we would definitely get Louise's attention by dealing with Heisme. Oh, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me, are you actually thinking of participating in the tournament for the throne? Oh, the audacity of youth. Yes. Oh, that was you speaking. I see. That's rich. A mere fledgling, with no history or experience to speak of. As king, the idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age, one with years of experience. And yet upstart school children, my god, like you and Louise there too. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. Oh, why? Dude, why do you even care? Suppose he's a candidate too. Okay, cool.
Hey.
Anyway, moving on. Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty and contract for Heisme? Heisme? You sure you can handle that? We can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course I can. You're an odd one, alright. Either that or you're just green. Head to Martira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
Right. Well, for 100,000 too. Wow. Not bad. Courage increase, yeah. Makes sense. Rank 4, no deadline. Well, I need to find and bring Heisme, a notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings in Martira. I need to find and bring in Heisme. My god. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture and his true identity remains a mystery. True identity, you say? Is there gonna be a bit of a twist coming up?
Let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements.
Well, I found us a carriage. Kingly, I don't know about that. Or is it going to be a bit more impressive than I expect?
How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
Supposedly. Well, it better. Apparently it's a prerequisite.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get.
Yeah, I guess.
And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
I mean, surely it must be possible to just buy a carriage, right? People need carriages all the time. Buy one or rent one or something. There must be ways. We have money. But, well.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow.
Let's rest.
Right. We need to attend that, right? And after that, we just go out to hunt our target. We should probably stay inside and rest today. Well, if you say so. I was going to end the episode anyway. Do we already know about the next deadline, or Forgiveness Day? Which is also a big bargain day? Okay. I see. I guess holidays are also bargain days. Good to know. Oh, that's the day of the hero. So that's... yeah, it's not really that long. I mean, it's only a couple of months. Like 4 months, and these are... no, I guess the months themselves are 30 days each, so... but still, it's... I want to say that's significantly less than, for example, the, you know, the time, the in-game time in, say, Persona 5. Wasn't that more like a year? I guess you'd skip significant parts of it because of, like, summer holidays and whatnot, or... so you wouldn't literally play every single day. Many would just get skipped in one way or the other, but... Anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess we don't know how long we have to actually... oh no, wait, Expedition of the Brave is supposed to be on the 21st, so never mind. That's almost a month, actually. So that's interesting. That does seem like a lot of time. I guess we're going to be doing more than just finding Heismay and... yeah. Huh. Okay. We will see. We'll see what happens. And if there's anything more to do tonight, before we go to sleep, maybe we can buy some info. We'll find out next time. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.